Good afternoon. So as you can see with this video, I'm doing this with my cell phone, which coloring is great for videos. I'm going to see about getting a webcam today to put on my laptop because the color on my laptop isn't so good. So what I wanted to do was to be able to capture in the moment, like my thoughts and stuff like that. So we have two beautiful dogs, two black labs, Bauer and Bessie. And I was just telling husband that our son had ADHD. I suppose he still has, but as you come into adult life, you have coping skills, and he's learned a lot. Well, all this time I thought that Bauer was like our son Chris, hyper and just like that. Bauer boy's got the pillow. So Bauer loves a lot of attention. So what I've discovered since with the training is that we got them two training collars. It has, and with like a little remote control, and it's got a beep, a vibration, and the shock. And I've not used the shock. I don't like that. They don't like the beep or the vibration. And they've picked up pretty quickly. You come when you're called. They pretty much, they had the commands like sit, paw, all that, but it was a matter of the training of getting them to come when they were called, because up to this point we'd have to bait them with food, and they've both gained weight, and that's not healthy. So I was just saying to husband that growing up, I needed a lot of, people would say, that I was like a wild child. A woman that used to, that I knew from church years back, Mrs. Rennie used to say that I was like a wild horse that needed to be tamed. And I used to pride myself on that. I'm a wild horse. Well, there's only one problem with that, because when God wants to teach you something and he has to continue to chastise you and bring about circumstances to get your attention, it takes that much longer for him to be able to do in your life or give you the blessing that he would like to give you. So I'm kind of learning through our dogs. Now, Bessie, on the other hand, Bessie can be she's very quiet. She can be very complacent. But I discovered the other night that she decided she was going to sit in the yard and she wasn't going to come when she was called. Just very, very stubborn, just sat there. Well, I had to go out in the yard with the collar and put it around her and use the beep remote, and she didn't like that, and it was come. You come when you're called. And she got the point. I know that it's going to be, a step at a time until they really learn, just like us. Husband and I would have loved to have had more children. Unfortunately, I was not able to have any more. And I just said to my husband, Jimmy, I said, could you imagine if we had two children with all the attention that our son needed from us? I said, had we had a child like Bessie, we find that we overcompensate with Bessie. She's spoiled. We find that we overcompensate with her because of the attention we have to give to Bauer Boy. And I said, I have a feeling that we may have ended up doing the same thing had we had another child. Well, I think we forget that children are little people. Now, people would say to me, well, that's ridiculous. Of course we know they're people. They want to be loved. They want to be paid attention to. They want to be needed. They want to feel needed. And they want you to have a relationship with them. And relationships take a lot of work. And you know, relationships take a lot of work. And I look back at how I was able to have a close relationship with Chris, and I'm thankful for that, because I think for me, I like people. As you can see, I'm doing videos. I like people. I think I do better when it's like either a one-on-one or like a small group setting. My husband, on the other hand, loves a crowd. He thrives in crowds. And I'm just, I find that as I get older, I'm looking back and, what's the word? A lot of introspection, looking back and really being able to see things that I've learned through the years. And I really am thankful that God in his infinite wisdom knows far better than we what is best for us and what could possibly be, dangerous for us or not good for us. And I'm learning. Mrs. Rennie went on to be with the Lord, but, at an older age, Moses was in the desert for 40 years, and I think the man was like 80 by the time the Lord could use him. It took that long for him to be able to be used. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I suppose learning later is better than not learning at all. So I hope that you will find encouragement with my videos. I hope that you will find maybe something that you can identify with, and that's husband's phone. Yeah, I find that I just hope that you're encouraged by my videos. As I said, I'm looking for a webcam so that I can be at my desk and, able to use my hands more. No, I'm not Italian, but I like to express myself with my hands. And I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will stay tuned. And I'm going to make a Facebook page so that people can easily find my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be covering a lot of topics. So just really want to encourage people. Bring a smile to somebody's face. Just, do what I can do. So on that note, I have to run some errands, so got to do my hair. I'm also going to let you see me at my times when I have my imperfections. So brace yourself. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a great journey that we can all share together. And as I said in my welcome on my about, please refrain from profanity. We don't need to speak like that. And in the words of Thumper from the movie Bambi, we're all entitled to our opinion, but in the words of Thumper, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So God bless you, and stay tuned.